Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with a fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
Hello, my friends. Sorry I have not been on here. My goodness gravy. The whole world caved in on me for a little while. Children got sick. Had to deal with that. Washer broke. Dryer broke. 2 trucks broke. And all the things. So, yeah. That's why we've not been on in quite a while. And I kept saying on there that I was going to go live. And I didn't, and I apologize. I want y'all to keep watching. So let's get on with tonight's show. I do know Lolly was on, and I was trying to give her time. And then I know Mob Crew comes on at 8:30, so I'm trying to navigate through this and show you guys a few things. Thank you guys for coming in. Hello, Mama. Hello, Valley Girl. Peggy. Linda, Wild Child, Seclusion, Joan, TJ, thank you for being here in Modern, dear. Hello, Kathy, thank you for being here in Modern. Let's see, Detroit, thanks for being here. DJ, thanks for coming in. I was hoping I'd give Lolly enough time to do what she needed to do. Hey, Lisa King, thanks for being here. Hey, Lolly, thanks for being here, honey. Hey, Brown Eyes, thank you for being here and being a mod. Everybody that's a mod. Hello, Melissa. Come on in. Gosh, we got a crew tonight, guys. Hey, Sassy. I normally go live during lunchtime, but things have been crazy, guys. So, you know, it's good to see all of y'all. Let's get started. I'm going to do a video that I was going to do for introduction. But this is kind of the rundown video of what I want to talk about, which is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And I feel like a lot of things are happening in this case right now. And I feel honestly that it's going to break one day soon, in my opinion. So here we go. Watch this little bit and we'll be back. This is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a boy who went missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th, 2024. There's been multiple news sources say he left his home. Another says he was seen last on Long Hollow Pike. One says Beach Creek area, and so forth. In my opinion, this case has been very botched from the very beginning. His mother, Katie, was the last one to see him and be with him, and states that he walked out of his house barefoot. His stepdad was allegedly 3 hours away in Memphis working. It's been said he had on a black hoodie, one said black shirt, one said shirt with character on the front, and black pants or black pants with white stripes on the side. They're also alleged he was seen on camera at home taking out the garbage, but his father, Seth Rogers, said that the video was too dark and too grainy for him to tell if it was Sebastian. The last known proof of life footage was from Texas Roadhouse, where Sebastian was seen on camera walking with his mother to the car. In my opinion, there's many strange characters at Texas Roadhouse. Allegedly, to me, it looks like the players are on FaceTime call, not a still picture. When Katie and Sebastian leave, was someone in the parking lot allegedly filming Sebastian so that others could know when to leave, what he was wearing, and what he looked like, in my opinion? This is Kiki 2025 True Crime. Let's get started and let's get on this case. Keep it going. Keep his name out there, guys. Let's solve this case. And there's our little introductory, guys. And now we are, hello, everybody coming in. I hope I've said hello to everyone. We have a lot in here tonight. Let's see here. We're going to do our Fair Use Act because we are here for commentary, criticism, and reporting. And it's all our opinion and our opinions only. Sometimes my opinion isn't the same as Chat's, but it says at times this channel may make use of copyright material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. The Fair Use Act is a doctrine in the United States copyright law that allows limited use of copyright material without requiring permission from the rights holders under Section 107 Copyright Act of 1976. It states allowance is made for fair use of copyright material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. So there we go. And anyone we talk about tonight, guys, also, we do not contact their jobs. Please do not contact anyone or their jobs or anything mentioned today in this live. This channel is speculations, discussions, and opinions only. Okay, I'm going to discuss one thing that I saw posted the other day, and many people don't really, let's per se, take any credibility in who posted. That's not it. Credibility in who posted this. Okay, that wasn't it. But let's pull it up. Okay, I don't know this lady. Don't know anything, first thing about her. Okay, because what I do know, hello, lovely shadow, is this statement is very strange to me. We've been talking about the players at Texas Roadhouse, right? I'm just jumping in really quick. I'm going to read this statement. And this was not one day ago. This was several days ago. Okay. Given that you reside on the same street as him. Hey, Jen in Georgia. Thanks for coming in. Does the concept of decorum hold any significance for you? You witnessed the incident. Understand that I will not conceal your identity any longer as I have for GH. So does that mean green hoodie, number one? Your standing in the community is distinct, a fact that we both acknowledge. So you guys tell me, put a 1 in chat if you think this statement is very weird. Okay? I'm going to show you all the things that I'm seeing. And some of these things are on X. I don't know this person either. Okay? I don't know what credibility they have. But this is interesting, and I don't know whose home this is. I don't know if this is meant to be Sebastian's home. the back of his house, I'm not sure. I need you guys to tell me, okay? But it does say this person posted this yesterday. This was February 5th, 2025. To me, when I go over the lights videos, did they get this from that live War Eagle? I don't know what this is. It stood out to me. I just thought that's strange because it looks like a person. But yeah, this, I keep clicking on the wrong thing, guys. This right here concerns me because if there is an alleged person out there that knows the identity of Green Hoodie and of the person who witnessed the incident, whatever the incident may be, then they need to be contacting law enforcement. And that's my opinion. Because that's not right to conceal something like that, in my opinion, if you actually know something like that, right? Right? All right, let's get going more. I'm going to play a little snippet. That's what I'm saying, Sassy. Yeah. Sassy says, that's what I'm wondering. So, whoever they're talking about, allegedly, it seems like they live on the same road as either Sebastian or as in somewhere where an incident. What incident? We don't know of any kind of incident at the moment, right? We have no clue. Are they just saying this stuff to throw us off? Okay, this was a year. Okay, this was a year later when Evil CJ played this video. Okay, yes, Sassy. Yes, in my opinion, yeah. Hey, Memo, thanks for coming in, being a member. Hit that like button, share button, guys. I need to get my subscribers up there. I think I like 35 subscribers and I hit 1,000, which would be amazing, amazing, amazing. And that's a free way you can support me. Let's get into this because I know Mob's coming on and I may have to cut some things short because I do want to listen to him. He has a lot of insightful things, and Lolly does, and those are two that I feel like we need to support. But let's go here, and I want you all to listen to this because this was Nick Barris, okay, a year after Sebastian went missing. And this is when some alleged information came out. But I want you to listen. It's very strange to me. Is law enforcement letting Nick Barris allegedly in on this information? First off, we've got to thank Brown Eyed Girls. Let's play our Beaver song. She says, love it here. We love you, Brown Eyes. And let's find our Beaver. And DJ, I hope you're here.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2020 found true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Yes, Mama, that you're correct on that. Yep, that was the original person, in my opinion. Hey, Maui, thanks for being here. All right. Thank you, Brown Eyes. And here is Jen in Georgia, missing my YouTube family member for 4 months. Thank you, Jen. And I'll play the song for you again here in a minute, dear. Here in a minute. Thank you so much for being a member for that long. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Okay, let's get going on this. This is very interesting from the very beginning. This was a year later that CJ was playing this, the day before the anniversary of Sebastian going missing. Just listen closely because, in my opinion, we've heard these words from Mr. Chris.
Got lawyered up and clammed up and not cooperated with police from the very beginning. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, his mom, she was the one there. She had to be. Really? Give us the proof.
So they're clear.
Where is it? Okay. I mean, you can go ahead and guess or whatever. There's no proof. To this point, there's no evidence whatsoever that anyone close to him had any involvement in what happened to him. So what else could have happened? He could have wandered off on his own. He could have fallen into some crevice they haven't searched, which I find hard to believe.
Manholes.
And he has not been found and got hurt. He maybe somehow ended up somewhere where he was in a dumpster for some reason and got carted away, even though they had searched the landfill. I don't know. I'm as at loss as anyone else. So in the absence of all else, do you think there's a possibility he was grabbed or abducted? Absolutely. And law enforcement will acknowledge that is a distinct possibility. But they say at this point, there is no evidence of that. They don't see anything. Trust me, if there was some inconsistency or some evidence or something that pointed to any one of Sebastian's family members, they'd nail him and hope that they could break and crack him, and then Ray Whitley would prosecute. Now, I'm not saying that evidence might not surface as this continues, but as we speak here right now, there is no evidence of that. And if you're tuning in here hoping to, the sad fact is here we are a year later, okay, and still talking to all of those who are close to this case. They are no further along in terms of any new leads. In fact, I'm told now the tips and the calls that had been coming under TBI fine have really pretty much slowed to a trickle. There just hasn't been much. I mean, the story is still out there. Of course,
yeah, they're going to dog.
But it hasn't faded for law enforcement. I asked, is this now after a year considered a cold case, which means it's kind of on the back burner. It's not going to be solved. If something comes up, fine, but we're moving.
Damn, if they came into a trickle, they should have been able to answer your questions.
We talk about it every week.
Right.
We look at the possibility of any reports along the lines. All of that, okay, is something that they continue. So it is not a cold case, and it remains active.
This is the same guy that still says last seen 226.
Have there been more searches? Okay. Some people said, well, they were going to wait for the change of seasons and go out here. I know that there have been private searches conducted. I know family members have been involved in searches. I know Ken Widener has had crews out in response to certain things. I know there have been photographs sent from around the country. I had some photos sent to me today from someone who saw a person that looked like Sebastian in Salt Lake City. I think it was probably a few weeks ago that I was someplace, I'm trying to remember where it was, and I saw someone that resembled him. And I just walked right up and stared at him, all right? I mean, I didn't just, that might be him, I'm going to call it in. If I see someone that looks like Sebastian, I'm going up and checking. I've seen enough photos that I can tell up close if it's him or not. And
Okay, guys, that is all I can handle of that because, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, he is just a little puppet on the string that they tell a little bit information to, or does he actually know all the information? Because there's a segment in Evil CJ where he's talking and he said at the first press conference, that Katie, Chris, and Seth were not allowed on the stage or in. They had to stay behind the gate. Sorry, guys, my little one's trying to sing a concert while I'm on the laptop. But anyways, wouldn't let the parents up there. but Nick Barris allegedly was allowed to be in the media, and they didn't know of any other media that was allowed. And that, folks, is weird to me. That's weird. Why wasn't the parents allowed? Right? Thanks, Sassy. It's a little girl. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back. Let me go in my media. I want to show y'all something that Nick Barris had posted around the same time. And this is really weird to me that we want to get, all these leads come in, but we tell the dad and we say, look, but we don't show faces. On Mob Crew last night, he said allegedly that Seth even said it on a live that he went in to view the Texas Roadhouse footage. They wouldn't show him the person's face, which is very weird to me, right? They wouldn't show him the face, but how's he supposed to identify him? I agree with Mob Crew on that. So right here is Nick Barris. Let's see. I'm going to pull your comments up too. Okay. More rumors. And this was a couple of years ago. Hey, Pebbles, thanks for coming in. Yeah, she was putting on a concert. She can sing, Kathy. More rumors run rampant. I appreciate the fact that so many of you continue to show interest in Sebastian Rogers' case. Now, as a news reporter, there's certain things in here that stands out to me. I'm not a news reporter, but, knowing that news reporters normally, in my opinion, don't talk like this when they post things, okay? And you message me with questions. The 15-year-old autistic boy has been missing for more than 2 months from his Hendersonville home. Well, guys, we've heard, and I've played videos, missing from Hendersonville home, missing from Beach Creek, missing from Long Hollow Pike area. Never once have they said went missing from Texas Roadhouse, which, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, I don't think that he made it home. I don't think he made it home. Okay? Says vanished and not a trace was found despite massive searches. Authorities say there's no evidence of foul play, though they have not ruled it out. Okay. Well, I remember on Justin's one time, him saying that he had emailed the detective Carter, and allegedly Detective Carter had sent him thing back saying, yes, that it was a criminal investigation. Hey, Crazy Bird, thanks for being here. In the absence of new developments, armchair. Now look at this. We are armchair detectives on social media and podcasts. Create there. Let's go to the next page. Armchair detectives. And I also appreciate so many of you contacting me to ask if any of this is true. You can trust that I'll give it to you straight. So what are the couple of latest doozies? Investigators have obtained new video showing Sebastian alive on February 26 when he disappeared. Nope. There is evidence showing Sebastian was in contact with his grandmother on his mother's side before he disappeared. No. How do I know? I've been in direct contact with the lead investigator with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, who says this is not correct. So, why was Nick Barris so close with Sumner County Sheriff's Office, in my opinion? But Seth can't even get a word in with them, allegedly, in my opinion. Does somebody find that strange? Yeah. Yep. It's very strange. Okay. Let's play this news article because everybody was, CP was saying there's all vetted and they were all cleared and different things like that. So let's play this with Seth on here. And this was when the parents went to meet the TBI. Okay. Found this the other day and I thought, I haven't seen this in a while. So I wanted to pull it up if my computer's going to act right. Let's sidetrack. If it wasn't for the armchair detective, no one would be trying to find Sebastian. I agree. In my opinion. They say that there's so much work going on, but I don't. I mean, we don't. Let's listen to this. This was an interview. Maybe if it'll work.
Wants to honor our veterans with recognition. Send your nominations to bardgerm.com. 17's Military Appreciation, sponsored by Bardgerm Injury Law.
You, Katie, and Chris had a meeting with TBI today. Did you find out any new information?
New information tonight as the search for 15-year-old Sebastian
father, along with Katie and Chris Proudfoot, which is Sebastian's mother and stepfather, today. Now, they gave us We met with Rogers today to get an update on the investigation. You, Katie, and Chris had a meeting with TBI today. Did you find out any new information?
Not that I can discuss.
Rogers says he still has hope that his son is alive. A concern Seth did raise is he recently found out DCS has been called to Katie and Chris.
The ball because I was never informed. And I'm the biological father. I have joint legal, joint physical custody.
Sebastian's stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, confirmed with us that DCS has been called to their home before, but adds all those cases are closed. He says the only active case with DCS is his missing case. Fox 17 News reached out to DCS for more information on these previous cases, but we have not heard back yet. I then asked Seth if any of the three parents are being investigated as potential suspects.
The investigation is still ongoing. We wouldn't be cleared until the investigation is done. But currently, from my understanding, they don't have any information that would attach us to any wrongdoing.
Katie and Chris Proudfoot left their home in Hendersonville 2 days.
Quite a bit of people that were, sending some very threatening and hateful messages to us. They're following.
He's wearing his own billboard of Sebastian, all in hope. Volunteers, you can show up.
Okay, guys, that my computer screen went crazy. But yeah, that's when they had went to see TBI is what it said. And that says they won't be cleared till the case is actually closed. And I guess Sebastian is found. right? Okay, let's see. Hey, Leslie, keeping it real. I saw that Sassy become a member and also gifted a membership. So here we go. I'm going to play this for her and all the others that have gifted memberships and such. And thank you for that, ladies. Thank you so much. Here we go.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, we're going to look at a couple more things, okay? One thing that I want to draw attention to, okay, is that there's someone, and I'm not going to speak on who it is, that commented on X, and they are now supporting Sumner County, which whatever you want to do, that's good. In my opinion, I feel like something has happened. They've either passed the buck and got things wrong and took Katie and Chris's word for it, in my opinion, or something just ain't right, right? Okay, but I want to show you something. Everybody says, oh, Sumner County needs more funding for the searches and things like that, right? Well, let's look at this, guys. I Googled this. Google it, y'all. Google it, okay? That's all you got to do. I'm being a smart aleck, a little bit snarky today, right? A little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go back and let's put this on screen. My computer's running really slow. I'm going to have to delete things. Okay. I can't see comments for a little while because I got to read this. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee receives funding from various sources, including a recent $173,420 appropriation in 2022 for body-worn cameras. Other funding includes county general funds, approximately $10.4 million in 2019, and grant funds for specialized purposes such as animal control or litter control. Okay, let's see. In March 2022, the county commission authorized $173,420 for body-worn cameras, with $103,420 coming from unspent capital project funds. Budget structure. The jail and sheriff's office operating budget is largely supported by the general fund. The department utilizes grants, including those for litter control and animal control, according to Sumner County budget documentation. Opioid settlement funds. The department is involved with plans to use funds from the opioid settlement for, among other things, necessary equipment, commissary. The jail operates a kiosk in the visitation lobby for deposits to inmates' accounts. So we got $10.4 million in 2019, but I'm not sure where we need funds. They may need more funds. Who knows? But, that sounds like a lot of funds, in my opinion, right? If I had $10.4 million, I probably could run the whole town for a little while. You think? I don't know. They may need more. They may. You think they need what? 100 million? I don't know. How much y'all think they need? How much do they need to run it? Hang on just a second, guys. Yeah, Crazy Bird says, or buy $1 million house. Daggone, man. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money. Lots of money. Okay, let's watch a couple other things and we will be done. Okay, I want to remind you this is credit to hindsight. I want to remind you of what Mr. Proudfoot said and why I wonder if Sebastian is still with us. But this is what makes me wonder if KP and CP know where Sebastian is. Hey, Cinderella, thank you for coming in, baby. I did not see you sneak in on me. I did not see you. Credit to hindsight for this short. Okay. And here we go. Let me get it going. Y'all remember this? I'm going to try to rewind.
The start of the unraveling of that unit.
I'm going to play it.
Now, does that mean that it
way
can't
we can
ever
hear
be
it all.
fixed? No, I'm not saying that. I think it can be fixed.
Yeah.
And let me tell you right now, it will be fixed. It's not that it can, it will be fixed. When Sebastian comes home, Sebastian still has his 3 parents.
Amen.
Yep. That's right. That is right.
I mean, it's we have to remember this is Sebastian, not the parents.
Yeah.
You know, Sebastian will be 18 in 3 years. God, time flies.
Oh, trust me, we just went through that.
Yeah.
It's not nice, by the way. It's
I mean, 3 years, he's a legal adult. God, oh. Where's the time going? But I mean, it's there'll be a lot of things to be fixed. The start of the unraveling of that unit.
Okay, so yeah, that was a little over 2 months after he went missing. So yeah, is that not strange? Something ain't right. Okay, guys, we're gonna play a little bit of Mob because he's coming on at 8:30. That's why I'm trying to hurry. We're gonna play a little bit of Mob Crew. He has evidently gotten better. Hey, Little Red, thank you for coming in. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. But I think what he said was he had gotten the clear footage from Texas Roadhouse because of some connections, if I'm not mistaken. Leslie, keeping it real, dear. Hey, honey, I did not see you sneak in. But this is credit all to my crew. He did say
Lock
he
and
wants
unlock.
us all to work
They do
together.
that, and then it's like
what we're
minutes,
trying to do. Hang
2
on a
minutes
second.
tops.
Let me get this. Let's see here. We're going to go to where he's talking about Live 360. Okay. I just want to clarify on the Live 360. I think I missed it. Anyways, he pulls up Live 360. Live 360 can be modified. The way I know this is I have older children. Okay. And they have modified that before. You can move say you have something named home. You can move that little pin to another area that says home. Okay. That is not going to stand in court, in my opinion, period. Why, if it wouldn't stand in court, would law enforcement accept that as proof of where someone's been? Sorry, Katie, you're wrong, dear. No, you if they accepted that, then I'm sorry, but they're just plain stupid, in my opinion. Okay, we'll just say that. Okay, let's play a little mob. And he was talking, this was, I think, last night. Also, I'm not only paying attention to Green Hoodie, guys. She is very, very odd and strange, but I'm also paying attention to Yellow Coat Guy. Okay, Yellow Coat Guy. Whatever, and this is my opinion, and I'm not going to argue with other people. Other people may think it still is a still photo. Okay, and that's okay. That's their opinions. When I played the original footage, okay, on his phone, guys, on his phone, and this is my opinion allegedly, okay, on his phone, Sebastian was actually moving. But you got to put a side by side of Sebastian moving around the front corner. Okay. Hey, Sunshine. Thank you for being here. The front corner of Katie's car, when he's walking around there, you got to watch that part of him walking there. And I want to do a reenactment. Okay. I'm going to do a reenactment of this and show you guys how it works. Somebody in that parking lot, in my opinion, okay, had to be not videoing, but FaceTiming with Yellow Coat Guy. I think with Green Hoodie too, because you see her phone lit up all through Texas Roadhouse and on the way back out. And this is my opinion. Okay. Somebody's on there. Okay, you see Katie taking pictures. You don't see her FaceTiming, but who's to say that she didn't have, we see something else in her pocket, right? So what if that other phone was on FaceTime? Because in order for this all to play out and for it to run smoothly, wouldn't they need to know when Katie was backing up, when they were going in, when they were coming out, in my opinion? Yes, Jen says, no matter what, I find it crazy how many players were at Texas Roadhouse or their look-alike, in my opinion. Lolly says, friends, we can have our own opinions and still move forward and work together. You know, it's all for the good. But there was an interesting part that Mob Crew played, and if we have enough time, I'll fast forward through it, where someone had taken video footage of the parking lot, okay? And where they would have been in the parking lot. At the end, right there, that camera is not very far from the side of Texas Roadhouse, okay? And so somebody could have easily been sitting in their car facing that direction and videoing him. And that's my opinion. Let's watch this.
I appreciate everybody in here. Now we'll rebuild the vehicle, and we got more than the vehicle because we need to figure out where that vehicle went. Right? Is the vehicle just circling around? What's its purpose? And here's the whiteout where we can kind of see the again, the darker is the headlights. Okay. Oh. And yeah, clear as day. So that vehicle was parked next to the garbage truck, which you're blocked by that trees. And of course, which is huge, is let me make this smaller here. Is this was done done by design because they knew that the other camera was at that corner. Vehicle would be there and leave at the same time. Oh, thanks, Little Red. I appreciate that.
Is that employees only door. And to go,
Okay.
these are all the curbside to goes. That's probably what the yellow jacket. This whole on a Sunday, maybe that's why. See it. This happens.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So what? And yeah, clear as day, headlights really be concealed from that other camera.
Pulled in.
Again, that's what
Just
are the
watch.
odds?
Katie probably pulled in right here.
Oh, thank you, Blizzard. Yeah, I do. I've got some things to say at the end.
First, I was just
Okay, I'm not
So
trying to talk over
it's
him.
coming.
But the end camera,
We're gonna
look
get snarky
where
now.
someone
So,
got
But
parked
yeah,
at
look
the
how
end
far
of
away
that sidewalk, in my
the
opinion.
camera is.
It looks like Katie. There's not a door on this side.
See, about right now, I think if we just looked right, that's where the trash can would be. So imagine, and that camera is like right there. I know it's super small. I meant to have it like do a small one and a blown up one, so I apologize. But we'll get another look at it
There's
from
that
another.
one door, but I don't
But yeah, it's right there.
think that's the entrance door. And so Katie parked right.
Yeah, you can see it.
Right in front of the front door, but came out the exit.
And then, of course, the other.
Sassy, really? That's awesome. Okay, girl, I have a question for you. And you don't have to answer me if you don't want to. But would it have been easy for someone to park on that end and video Sebastian for the FaceTime call? Would it have been easy for them to do that because they would have been behind the camera, right? So in my opinion, no problem, she said. So in my opinion, they could either been parked right there so we couldn't have seen them, or in the to-go window. But you know when you're FaceTiming, you can kind of zoom in too, right? So we're going to do a little something, a little, reenactment. Through the bushes. Yeah, the angle would have been right there toward the front of Katie's car, in my opinion, because of the way on Yellow Coat Guy turns his head. Okay, I'm going to play my video again one more time and let y'all see. I want you to watch closely. But I'm going to finish this and then play my video one more time, and then we'll get out of here, guys. But I can't get it through enough that I think it was a FaceTime, because if it was a video, Sebastian would have been doing other things, in my opinion. Okay? And yes, others have put it out there before me. I don't have to have credit that it was a still picture. Okay? Keep in mind, I was wrong saying where Katie parked, and I corrected it in a second video. Okay, Sassy, thank you. But, I'm the one saying that, and I don't have to have credit for this. I don't want to sound like that. My gosh. I think it is a FaceTime video, not a still picture, not a video. Okay? Just watch.
Their camera that we
There's
have
the camera.
right here.
So you can park behind the camera, the video on Facebook.
Only door. And to go.
Okay.
These are all the curbside to goes. That's probably what the yellow jacket. This whole on a Sunday, maybe that's why.
So right there we go. Right there we go. Now, let's play my little video about Sebastian. And I'm going to pause right before yellow coat guy. Okay? But you can, if you zoom in, and I want you guys to zoom in my opinion, you can see. This is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a boy who went missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th, 2024. There's been multiple news sources say he left his home. Another says he was seen last on Long Hollow Pike. One says Beach Creek area, and so forth. In my opinion, this case has been very botched from the very beginning. His mother, Katie, was the last one to see him and be with him, and states that he walked out of his house barefoot. His stepdad was allegedly 3 hours away in Memphis working. It has been said he had on a black hoodie, one said black shirt, one said shirt with character on the front, and black pants or black pants with white stripes on the side. They're also alleged he was seen on camera. So, I just wanted y'all to see that one more time. And a great, hey Nanette, sorry you had trouble getting in, honey. I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's head on over to Mob Crew. Let's keep this going. Let's help Sebastian. Let's help Seth, guys. Let's help Seth find his child. Right? We are getting close. I have a feeling because I have a lot of trolls come on and try to comment afterwards, but they won't come in the chat. They won't come on panel. And I'm wondering if that troll might be the same troll that Mob Crew gets, only in a different name, possibly. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Have a great night. I'm going to go cook supper, and I'll leave you all with this.
$500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back